Last time on the Empire Initiative. In a desperate bid to rescue Drift, the Crusaders sent Rain on a daring solo mission. Meanwhile, Talrin attempted to sow mistrust and doubt in the crew, but Zevari was having none of it and scared him into submission. With Daru controlling the skies and the Wand of Beans creating pandemonium, Rain was able to retrieve Drift and make her escape, but not without cost. This is episode 23, Constant Use.
Holy shit, you're bald.
Where are my scraps? Where are my scraps? I need them. Zevari, I have to go back. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go. I have to go back.
Are you leaving?
I don't know. I feel like kind of tired, guys.
Rain, you feel like your heart is beating really, really fast, but also ineffectively, if that makes sense. It's fluttering more so than actually really pumping blood. And like you said, you're starting to feel a little off.
But I need them. I can't.
Let's breathe. Slow. I do think you're having a panic attack.
I don't know. I took a lot of things, man.
Your ears are starting to ring.
But I need the scraps. And she starts heading back towards the way she came from.
Hold person.
Make a Constitution saving throw. And also, if you would like to cast Hold Person.
Well, let's see. If she keeps moving, she's holding person.
8.
8. So with an 8, so your head starts spinning. And
it's a 10, but still, yeah.
Oh, sorry, with a 10. So your head starts spinning. And you can definitely keep moving, but you feel pretty disoriented. And it's definitely progressing. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
And
so
she's
do you
trying
push through it?
To force Flux, and Flux is trying to stop her, I feel, as well. So she's just trying to push forward, and
Flux puts out two little feet, mm-hmm. And it's yeah. And there's a little bit of dirt building up as you're trying to push against the brakes.
It's making her even more tired, I feel.
Rain, you need to stop. If you don't stop, I will make you stop, and I really don't want to do that.
I need those scraps.
You feel a weird buzzing, throughout your entire body. It's very similar to when a spell, when for example, the haste spell first hits you, you feel kind of like a jolt, like a buzz. It's like that, but not good.
You're crashing. What if I send Daru out to get them? Daru knows where they are.
Safe. It's not safe.
You're really sweaty.
Daru, go get the scraps.
And
Daru will fly out and start looking.
Are you where are you?
Next to you.
I feel like
Talon's is she okay?
Rain.
Hey, you look pretty good bald.
And she falls into you as you're glaring at him, and just literally falls starts falling out. Yeah, and onto you.
Oh my god.
Flux starts to try to grab, but because Flux was focused on the brakes.
Oh.
I'm catching. I'm trying to at least break her fall and bring her down gently.
Oh, Flux got a 3.
Ooh. Yeah,
Flux was working on brakes and was not prepared for a sideways momentum.
Yeah.
I got an 18 and without any modifiers. I don't know what I would add, but I got an 18 to catch you.
And I guess you would feel her heartbeat at that point, buzzing through her.
Is she hot? Are we running a fever, clammy, anything like that? Or I guess
make another Constitution save.
Fuck.
21.
A 21. So I would say sweaty, but not hot. It's more like a panic sweat than a heat. There's not a fever or
I'm familiar
anything.
with this kind of sweat.
She looks like a little pale, but you start to sort of like, now that like Zevari has you, you start like, it's almost like she anchors your orientation back. So it's like, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Recenters my gravity.
Yeah.
I knew you would love that.
Question. We have not long rested yet. So have we not leveled up yet?
No, we leveled up because
The Pharaoh.
Pharaoh leveled us up.
Leveled you guys up, but you guys did not long rest. So daily powers didn't refresh, but anything like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, like, but daily powers like on items didn't refresh, but everything else is as if you long rested, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm asking because Rangers typically, after they level up or after a long rest, either way it says, can change their spells.
Yep.
And I would like to replace one of my spells with another.
Yep. Yeah.
I want.
I thought you could change your spells on
I thought you were a prepared caster.
on a long rest, or
That might be my clerics.
Clerics are prepared class.
no, you're right. I think you're right.
But can I drop? What should I drop?
Like procleric. It sounds like a medication. Clerica.
Clerica.
Yeah. Ew, it's made of placentas, guys. It's just a woman like the justice.
Because Zavari's not a strong lady.
I never thought I would do it, but can I
you're
drop
holding
Frog Cloud?
Sure.
Wait, what
Yeah.
did you say?
I want to replace it with Locate Object.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Rain. I can find your scraps. I have the magical ability to locate them.
And does Rain hear that?
Well, yeah. You look.
Because I got a 21 on that, right?
Right. Yeah. So, you as the player, you let me know how Rain's doing right now. But you're definitely feeling this like this after effect.
So Rain is feeling the after effects, but she's also feeling the weight that she lost them. Like, it is her responsibility to go get them. It is not like she should not be she feels like she'd be a burden to her friends if she allowed that to happen. Like, that is not what's supposed to happen. She was supposed to have them. And so I feel like once she's recentered, she would. Does she still does the tingle feel like she could teleport again?
No.
No. How would you?
It's
because she has the wild magic.
I think
it could have gone out.
It's fizzled out. Yeah. I would say that the overall intensity of all of the magical energy passing through your body, it's burned it out quicker than normal. And you feel like that energy is still inside you, but that you can't utilize it, if that makes sense. It's just this excess nastiness inside at this point. And with that, your haste ends, and the food pill is wearing off, and that is also hitting you at this point.
So I feel like she would then, she's in Zavari's arms, basically. She goes to sit up, and she's like, I have to go, and then just falls back down into Zevari and is out. That full drop, that sudden drop would take her out.
Yeah.
Dart, do you think you could get her scraps? She's out. We can't go anywhere.
100% I can get those scraps back.
Okay.
Drift is like, my friend, what happened? And he's going to...
Hey! Don't lick my body, my unconscious body.
Don't lick her without
licks
her
hand.
permission.
And he's like, oh, sorry. Sometimes it wakes people up.
That is very sweet. I'm sorry.
Would you prefer I slapped her around?
Okay.
I'm not going to. God, she just saved my life. I'm worried.
We can hunker down.
I'm sorry. I'm panicking.
Here.
I'm panicking.
I have tiny hut.
You guys hunker down. I'm going to use my tracking ability to follow the path that Rain took from where she was. I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on myself. I can move at like maximum speed while stealth if I'm by myself because of Natural Explorer.
I have one request.
Ah.
Take Talron. I don't trust him around Rain when she's out.
I don't know if that's a good idea because I'm going to where the orcs were with their caravan. It's best if I can stealthily move by myself.
Okay.
So I feel like we should probably maximum detain him.
Okay.
Is there
He's
a
tied
spare?
up. He's still tied up, and he's terrified of you.
Yeah, he is very scared of me. Here, how about
I thought he wasn't tied up.
Oh no, he's not. He's tied up mentally.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he is scared of
But
Zevari
is there like
at
a
this point.
spare room in this hut? Like what kind of like
The
what
hut.
kind- like is it a small?
The hut is whatever I
Single
want
feet?
it to be.
Is it like
It can fit up
400 square
to.
feet? Like,
It
what
can
is
fit up to
400?
12 people.
Can you, like, put a cage in it? Is it say if it's
I
furnished?
don't know if
It says it looks however I want it to.
it looks like one of the dungeons in the Churches of Asmodeus, and so that there's like
I have a thought as to what it would look like.
like different apparatuses. Apparatus. What's the word? Apparati.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's apparatus.
Hut. Okay. It says 10-foot radius movable dome springs forth. 9 creatures of medium or smaller size can fit in the dome with you. The spell fails if its area includes a large creature or more than 9 creatures. Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. Until the spell ends, you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside, and any color you choose, but isn't transparent from the inside. Struggle in that last fucking sentence.
So, no, you can't, like, furnish it or anything. It's just like a dome. But creatures can't pass through it if they aren't in it when you cast it?
Yeah.
Is that what it says? What are your
I'll cast
thoughts?
it.
Oh, me?
So you're gonna have Talron,
I guess
Drift, and Rain in your tiny hut.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you go ahead and cast it. Where are you trying to like put it? If that makes sense. Like, are you looking for a specific kind of place? Or are you just gonna throw it down where you are?
I'm
Or
gonna throw it down where I am.
okay. Okay. So yeah, you guys are, you're in the middle of the woad. You're probably like somewhat on the path that the orcs took. Just considering like, how you guys ran towards each other. So you find a spot next to a tree or just right where you are because you can't move Rain.
Oh, yeah, I cannot move Rain.
You also have
Zevari
flux.
You throw up the...
I feel like she'd be like, I don't even know what to do with you, Flex. I'm so sorry. So I don't know how to utilize you.
Fair. You panic, Zevari.
Yeah, so you throw up the hut and he's like, and Talron's like, what? So now we just wait until she wakes up?
Yes.
All right.
And, Dot comes back.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go out. You said pass without trace.
I'm going to pass without trace myself. I am going to, when I get close to where it all took place, that's when I'll do the locate object. I've seen Rain's scraps. I'm familiar with them. They're very similar to my own scraps. So I definitely know what they look like, so I should be able to locate them.
And Daru is out looking for them too.
Yeah, and I think locate object, I'm pretty sure...
It's within 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Is when I can locate them.
And I was like, I'm pretty sure you don't need to, like, you know, have any specific special knowledge about it. You just need to know about it.
You just said you have to have seen them from, like, within 30 feet.
Oh, for sure, yeah. At least once.
At least once. And it's like, I've seen them tons of times.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I'm, like, intimately familiar with what
within
the scraps look
1,000 feet. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you have, like, a decent amount of area to cover, but it's not like a crazy large area. I feel like you could definitely track them down using a combination, especially with locate object and Daru. So Dart will head off to do that. Is there any other preparations you want to make before you? And then you said pass without trace. Is that concentration?
Don't think so. That's without trace. I got it written down.
I'm gonna take the sword, just in case.
I have the sword.
Okay, I just said just to make sure.
I got it.
Like Talron's sword.
No, it's not concentration, and it lasts for like an hour.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, because like locate object is, so it's just...
And I leave no trace and can't be tracked, so when I go back, they won't know which way I...
Right.
They won't be able to follow me back to camp.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, once again, the Crusaders have to split up, and this time it's, Dart who's...
Just wandering through the woods like, ooh, there's one. Ooh, and
Sure.
there's one.
Ooh, a piece of rain.
Ooh, a piece of scraps.
Oh.
Zevari, I will just heads up in case you didn't notice. Mm-hmm. You did get a shift in your diplomat's power.
Yes.
While rain was passing out in your arms.
When things have calmed down a little bit, I will the time to read it. We have bigger shit going on, which means I'm going to read it right now.
Oh,
I was like,
so rough for me. I am like, is this what you felt like? I'm like so nervous for you. Like, no, don't do this for this, please.
I'm not going off to interact with anybody. Like, I am going to pick up scraps and run directly back to you.
You can like sticky tongue them, and your tongue would be like, it just make it look like it's the wind. But it's just you. It's you coming back into your mouth.
I'm gonna come back to you like, get your scraps.
Yeah. Tastes like Pop Rocks. Magical Pop Rocks.
They're a little messy, but still good.
You're so cute. Also, I knew you were gonna like the centered her gravity.
I'm feeling the full range of human emotions right now.
That is a huge letter.
I am.
Is it? Well, it just like filled the screen.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
like on a phone, it like seemed like a huge letter, but
I'm always
probably
like,
a document.
Too much, dude.
No,
No,
type to your heart's content. I just like on a phone, it looks bigger than what it actually is. Per? I don't know.
I'll take it.
Cheers.
Baby, you got a storm coming.
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
No.
Because I can't look at anyone else, so I gotta look at God, and I gotta pray on it.
Oh my goodness!
So you get that while rain is down? Oh my god.
I don't know that I've ever seen that look on your face.
Zevari is furious.
So you built the house, got Rain a bed, or Flux turned into a bed.
Yeah. Oh, she's like, thank you,
Oh
Flux.
yeah. Flex is like a really comfy, squishy, like
Knows exactly
ergonomic
what firmness Rain
bed.
likes.
Supports in the right places.
Yeah.
Off of the one ankle that has a pressure sore she's had for too long.
Thank you, Flux.
Slight elevation, but just a little, because,
I don't know where your head is, otherwise I'd like... It's everywhere.
The whole thing is the head. The whole thing is the worm.
Flexing that. Flexing that. Okay.
I'm down.
So,
There.
Dart, you are slinking away, in the shadows of the trees, and you've got your cloak up, you've got your pass without trace. You have locate object going. It does not take you long to pick up on a scrap for sure. Let me see here.
There's 6 scraps that Rain is missing.
Oh, good. I was worried it was going to be like 30.
No, it's just the ones from her hair. The only ones. She has one on her wrist, but the rest of them are in her hair.
So, what I will say is, can you roll a D12 for me?
D12. Let's see. I probably can do that. A 5.
The first scrap that you find is, it is caught in some branches in a tree sort of high up, and near those branches are some insect nests. It's kind of like blowing just ever so slightly. There's like a soft breeze.
Well, it was already suggested. Might as well give it a shot. Can I sticky tongue this scrap?
What is your like sticky tongue range? Is it 15, 30, 20, something like somewhere in there probably?
That is a very good question.
Just curious.
Here. I've got it on my page of frog information here. Let me get that out. So I haven't looked at that in a long time. Sticky tongue has a range of 10 feet.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I would say you could like, if you climbed up the side of the tree and you could probably get within 10 feet of it and still sort of staying out of the way of the wasps or insects of some sort. There's a chance they'll see you and react to you. But yeah, you could try it for sure.
Okay. Should I roll some kind of thing?
Yeah, I guess roll for sticky tongue, which I guess we can say is, maybe like an unarmed strike or like a sleight of hand situation.
It is generally considered an attack roll of some kind.
Okay.
Unless you're using it for utility. But
Sleight of tongue.
Sleight of tongue, I would say. Which you would be proficient with. Oh god.
I have some thoughts
Hell
to share
yeah.
with you
about
about thumbs.
Oh no.
if it's a sleight of tongue, then it is a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, so you grab it so fast that like there are a couple of like these little buzzing insects. They look sort of like wasps, but they have like a bright green stripe down the back of their abdomen, and it goes down the back of their abdomen and down like to the tip of the stinger. And so they look a little bit off, a little bit weird. And you're able to whoosh, and the snapping sound of your rapid tongue surprises them, and they scatter, and you're able to grab it no problem and get down.
What did Morag tell me? Don't eat strange bugs?
That's all you've done since we've been strange bugs.
What does Morag know?
Yeah, I mean, you would know though, definitely, like, the likelihood of a bug being poisonous to you would be very low.
I am very resistant to poison. Heck, I'm kind of poisonous.
Yeah, exactly. So you managed to get the first scrap, no problem. Zevari, can you roll for Daru? Make an investigation check.
Let me pull up his thing.
Investigation or perception, maybe, I guess.
I mean, it's going to be pretty low.
Either way.
Let's just put it this way. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
So, because it's not loading for some reason.
So Daru hasn't found any scraps yet.
11 total with modifier.
Gotcha. Yeah. No scraps yet.
Yeah.
Locate object goes on for 10 minutes, so you've got plenty of time to get more. I would say that first scrap probably only took you like a minute or two to find, and they're kind of clustered. They're probably kind of clustered together. The next one is nearby. Go ahead.
We have a little mission and a quest in a
and
video
roll
game.
another d12, like a fetch quest.
Yeah.
Oh, a 1.
Oh no.
A 1. Okay. With a 1, you can sense, with the locate object, you sense that the closest scrap is moving. And it's moving, relatively quickly. And you are sort of trying to, follow it. When you start to get closer, you realize that the scrap is being held by a spider monkey, one of many, and they are, traveling amongst the treetops.
The monkeys.
And
These monkeys and I.
It's the monkey that you had in your mouth.
Oh my god.
You see one,
They don't forget.
one scraggly monkey that looks like it needs a bath. And it's got sticky residue on it, and it looks angry, and it's holding the scrap, and it's that fucking.
We have that anime moment where both of our eyes narrow at each other. We're like,
It's it reminds me of Tarzan.
Yes! Oh my god, yes. Oh, you gotta skate along the tree line.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
So you're really camoed. Anyways, go.
I'm super agile.
I should be quiet. I need to be quiet.
The bear scepter.
Yeah, you're not there, you're a bear.
You're not.
Okay, that is okay. Okay.
So how are you gonna go about? They're just traveling amongst the treetops.
We foraged at some point in the woad. Do I have any goodies on me then? I don't know.
You might.
Or moreover,
Not goodies.
can I spot something? Can I spot something that the monkey might like to eat nearby that I can entice it with?
Make a survival check.
I'm an excellent forager.
You are, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's a D12. That is not correct. I probably should have stuck with the D12. That is a 15.
With a 15. God, what fruits fucking grow in a rainforest. I should have had this prepared.
Magical rainforest
Cocoa
fruit.
beans.
Oh, okay. So, you
Come on, mango. Come on, mango.
you spot a very, very ripe Monago berry.
Oh, man. Those are so good.
And it's this sort of orangish, reddish berry that has a thick skin, but underneath that thick skin, when it's ripe, it's one of the most delicious berries known to frog kind.
Yeah.
And it can only ripen on the vine. You can't pull it off before it's ripe. Otherwise, it just ruins the flavor.
And it's just a whole bunch of them.
It's a good cluster.
I'm gonna eyeball out the ripest, most delicious looking one of the cluster, and I'm gonna pluck it so that I can offer it to this monkey.
So you're offering the berries up to the monkey.
And not because I want him to give me the scrap, just because I'm sorry that I was mean to him previously. And if he happens to be willing to give me the scrap after that, I think that would be just like me and the monkey being friends.
How about animal handling?
Animal handling. That's going to be a tough sell, but let's go for it. Let's go for it. Oh, yes! 22.
Ranger shit.
So You locked eyes with this monkey and you guys squinted at each other, and like all of the other like monkeys like caught on to the energy and they're like, oh wait, yeah, that's right, there's beef, right? And so all of the monkeys stop. You run and you go get the
I'm just like,
the berries, and you come back and you're like making eye contact with the monkey, and all of the other monkeys stop and they back off. They're like, this is his fight. And they're letting the one monkey go, the one that was swallowed. One. Anyway, sorry. Vocal stems. But yeah, so the one monkey that you've had this beef with, that's also just so happens to be holding the scrap, which is wrapped around its little wrist, and he starts to approach suspiciously and cautiously, seeing the berries. And you get this like vibe from the monkey that he was like, I was gonna fuck you up, but those berries are delicious. Mm-hmm. And he runs up, grabs the berry, and just starts peeling it right in front of you and eating it happily.
that's fine. I'm okay with this. You know what? It has to be done. I'm gonna offer him one of my own scraps.
I knew it. I was prepared. I didn't. I
Rain,
felt
listen.
it in my bones.
And
Title of
see
tonight's
if he is
episode,
willing
Rain
to trade. I'm gonna unfurl it or whatever and like show it to him and be like, this one's pretty nice. Like this one, give me that one.
The monkey seems interested. And we'll take the other scrap and kind of unfurl it. And it's like, because it's been like tied up in like Rain's hair for so long, it's like super crinkly. And the monkey decides that the less crinkly scrap is superior and happily just snatches it out of Dart's sticky hand and gives and trades the scrap. You now have 2 of Rain's scraps.
2 scraps.
And that probably took you another like couple of minutes. And also,
Thanks, monkey.
and like Diddy Kong, he gives you a thumbs up and then like shoots a peanut gun and
How the fuck? Why are guns here?
There's
Just
a
kidding.
loose barrel floating in the river nearby, and he just hops into it and floats away. There you go.
Exactly.
Or it was either that or a mine cart.
Love it. But yeah, so yeah, that is the second scrap. Daru, try to find a scrap.
Come on, baby. You put in work last episode. You can do it. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Daru's putting in fucking work. You hear
Real
me?
MVP, y'all. We said it.
With a nat 20, Daru finds 2 scraps that got stepped on and like stuck into the mud in the ground from like, the orcs like running, or like the beasts trampling it. And so they're muddy, but they're fine. And Daru was able to get those 2.
Okay.
So now you guys have 4.
That's bullshit. I had to work so hard for my 2. Wasps and monkeys.
The nat 20.
Daru's just a little pseudo dragon.
The nat 20.
He don't mess with nobody.
Monty.
I'm a monster.
Ham fact it up.
The ham fact for today, everyone, is we're gonna go, nice and chill,
Nice
maybe,
and mild.
depending on your answers, I suppose. What advice would your character give to an aspiring adventurer? Somebody who's like, I want to do what you do. What advice do you have for me? And you can't tell them not to do it. That's not they won't accept that's not useful advice for them because they're gonna do it no matter what.
very obviously, is never pass up the chance to search those weirdly deep orc butts. You might just become a king.
You didn't find the crown in the butt.
I know, but my policy of always searching is what led me to loot that caused me to become a king.
This is true.
Mm-hmm. Write that down. Write that down.
To be more meta, when you get an opportunity to press a button, press a button.
Plant the beans, press the button.
So true, man.
Like
So true, right? When you gotta plant the beans, you gotta press the buttons. Bean buttons.
Light
If
the
I give you the
candle, ring
opportunity
the
to
bell,
flip at a table, you flip at a table.
open the wraith room, you know.
Are we in the Church of Asmodeus? You just do things.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
Just, you know.
You go from being a moody outsider who has sex with trees to being a king with 20 kids. That's what
sex
happens.
with trees.
Hey, some things don't change.
Rain's advice to the adventurer who is going to adventure. Right, no matter what I say.
Yeah, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
If you are going to adventure, and you already know it, adventure on your own accord, or someone will take the opportunity away from you. And you'll just have to do it out of survival instead.
Mm-hmm. Write that down. Write that down. I can go next, if you'd like.
It must be Morag.
Gotta lubricate.
No,
Don't do
I
it.
have bronchitis, so
Disclaimer, everyone. The DM has
my Morag
bronchitis.
might be off, but
She also has bronchitis. Morag does.
My advice, if you're going to be an adventurer, learn which plants are edible. For fuck's sake, do not try suspicious berries. And do not wipe your ass with suspicious leaves. I've seen it one too many times.
Zevari, if somebody told her that they want to do what she does, she would ask them to reconsider. Mm-hmm. Not tell them outright no, just, reconsider. You don't have to do this. You can join the military.
Oh.
You can join
a different branch of Asmodeus.
You can join Umbermore's Paladin military. We treat people great. The wages, great. Government sponsored housing, forever. It's great. But when they said, no, I want to do what you do, she would say, okay, well, the thing that I have found to be most important in my adventures is if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You need to have at least some sort of inkling of what's going on around. You can't go in blind to situations. That's how people get killed. And that's what she would tell them.
nice.
Ham fact it down.
This podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Become a patron today at patreon.com/rollforthpod. Gain access to exclusive perks like premium ham facts. It's roughly double the ham. D-mail letters. Sorry folks, no nudes. Connect with our Discord community. Access Patreon exclusive campaigns. And more. Become a patron today.
So now we are cutting back to the tiny hut where Rain is passed out. Zevari has just read her letter.
And I feel like Rain is not sitting
Drift
still either.
Wait, what?
She's tossing.
I thought that she said that she wasn't moving for a second. I was like,
no, she's just tossing.
okay.
Yeah. Drift is he leans into, to Zevari and kind of says really softly in her ear, he's like, I'll watch the guy, okay? You just keep an eye on your girl.
Thank you.
And Drift is like, whoosh. He turns his head and he does the intense cat eyes.
Airplane
and his airplane ears. And then his eyes widen, his pupils widen because he's like, I'm gonna see you. And that's the kind of look he's giving Talaran now. And Talaran's like, God, what did she say to him? Like, he's like, all right, jeez. So he just like sits down and like turns away because he doesn't want to face Drift just staring at him.
Oh my god, imagine like Sai when he was first introduced in Naruto. Just or
With the
Yamato.
smile.
Or Yamato too.
Exactly. Bags under the eyes and everything. But yeah, so Drift he's on the case.
I will rip up the letter that I just received and put it in my bag of holding and go over to Rain and just try to keep her comfortable.
She's tossing and turning, and I feel like under her breath, she just like is muttering nothings, but you do hear at one point Zevari.
Samaria can't address that right now. I will get my decanter and just kind of, rip off some fabric from my dress and get it wet and just kind of like start cleaning Rain up. She's covered in viscera and dirt because we haven't done anything, and just kind of like gently getting her.
And she's like sweaty.
Yeah.
And there's like some of her own shed hair like stuck to her arms.
Yeah.
And like,
Do I have any scraps stuck to me?
No, you don't. You don't. Rain, make a Constitution save.
Just like, it's okay, Rain. We can make the ball work.
25.
A 25. So yeah, with a 25, like you're out, right? And your body is holding on to the adrenaline to a point where like it's not going into like a failure state, if that makes sense. Like you are being kept in this fast heartbeat, this anxiety state, but you are not like progressing and getting worse.
All Rain is like saying, at least in her head, is Zevari, I need my scraps. Zevari, I need my scraps.
Yeah, and you're like,
and all you hear
eyelids
is
are
Zevari.
fluttering, and you start to see like a swirl of like colors behind your eyelids, sort of as if you're drifting to sleep, and yet you're also like, no, I'm awake. And you also think you're asking Zevari to help you get your scraps, and there's all these like conflicting ideas of what is actually happening right now in your head, but your body's holding on.
I think we can make the ball work, Rain, especially like when it starts to grow out. You'll have like a little buzz cut, we can like I don't know.
We're just gonna draw some little eyebrows on you.
No, I can figure out how to do makeup. We can really make this work for you.
And that's just like what Rain is like little bubbles of like.
Yeah, you're starting to get like little visions of the things that.
It reminds me of coming out of anesthesia from surgery. Like you only get like glimpses at first, and then like especially when you're like in like when they get you the white milky stuff in the IV, you like take a little bit to come out of it.
Yeah.
Until you get like glimpses of what is happening.
Yeah, it's like little like it's just tidbits here and there, and it's also like kind of doesn't make sense, and there's am I hoping that this is what's happening? Is this actually what's happening? Is that so you're kind of in that state currently, and Drift, who is watching Talaran closely, is he also kind of calls over to Zevari. He's like, "Is she gonna be okay?"
She's not doing any worse, so that's a good sign. She's muttering in
Did
her
she
sleep.
take something? It's like she had like
we gave her so many drugs to get you. She dosed herself up.
What?
Well, there was like the haste pills, and then actual haste, and then I used Dimension Door, and then Daru told me that she flew, and there was like she was doing a lot.
What pills?
A wizard in our castle. She is like an herbalist of sorts, and she made these food pills that basically have the same effects as the spell haste. And
Can I see them?
sure, they don't taste good.
We'll look at them, and they're like wrapped up in like a leaf and a bundle, and then there's like a paper.
The beeswax wrapper.
Yes, that's right. The beeswax wrapper, and there's like a little piece of paper stuck to the inside of the wrapper, and he's opening the wrapper that's empty, and on the piece of paper, there is some letters scrawled, and in all caps, and it says,
Warning, do not combine with any other buffs. Results may be catastrophic.
and he's like, did you read the label on this?
She'll like look at it and she's like, of course we didn't read the label.
Expires yesterday.
That's fine. She just has a tummy ache.
Just because we were talking about Leslie Knope earlier, all I can think of is the Anne's in trouble. We think it's pills. Okay, it's not that, but it's just as serious and urgent.
Do you know what's gonna happen to her?
Hopefully not anything catastrophic.
Rain, make a wisdom save.
I have a question about that. When we sacrificed, did we get it back?
Yes.
Okay. Because that was my sacrifice. It's 9 plus 7, my brain is 16.
A 16. So with a 16, you start to lose your grip on the small glimpses of reality that you were seeing, that you were pulling from, Zevari being around you, hearing Talron's voice, hearing Drift's voice. You start to fall away from that. And the voices change and morph, and things start to fall apart and reshape themselves. In what way?
I feel Rain, especially after leveling up, is starting to float above the bed. And is tossing and turning around, floating above the bed with the sheet falling off. She can no longer control gravity on her body or on herself. So she will be going
Uppies
and downies and uppies and downies and uppies and downies.
Good thing I can levitate.
Like you start to,
And that's Rain. I think maybe is like
you're like center gravity changes. All of a sudden, your like arm drops.
Yeah. So like it's all different parts of her body completely separate, right? Like her head goes up, her feet go down, right? Like it's like her body is just not in her control at all.
She's like losing the control over the energy flow
And
that she manipulates.
I feel like she is thinking she is on a roller coaster. One that like her arms and legs are dangling.
Oh God, that's horrible. Those are
Yeah,
scary.
like the Batman is Six Flags.
Those are
I've
scary.
done that thing once, and it was a nightmare situation.
Not gonna lie, because I don't have like muscle to like hold my knees. The first drop, someone generally has to hold my legs because my legs will fly forward and they hyperextend.
Zavari's reaching for Rain's knees.
Yeah, and that's like that's basically you like see her like knees hyperextending a little bit, but it's not like she's possessed. It's like more just like she is not laying in the bed anymore.
No, yeah, I imagine it to be more like wibbledy-bibbledy and not like violent or just, but also a little unsafe and precarious.
Yes.
And,
As soon as Rain starts
Definitely.
levitating, Zavari's like, what the fuck?
So
and you're starting to like have these like dreams or visions.
Yeah. These like this like she is in this up and down roller coaster feeling, and like those are the visions she's having.
I'm now imagining like Rain like wrapped in Ariel silks and the silks being pulled in different directions, you know, so that she's like,
yeah,
you know, yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
Have you seen
Who's at the top of that?
Have you seen the Cellophane music video by FK Twigs when she's like performing on silks and on a pole? And it's a very beautiful video. I highly recommend. It's very artistic. She's like falling from heaven down to earth through like the form of pole and silks, and it's giving visuals.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I also. You already know my stripper pole fight scene for pole that I have. Anyways, okay, let's go.
If you need a stripper consultant.
Yes, I always.
Shifting back to Dart, who is looking for more scraps. You have honed in on another 2 scraps. They've made themselves they've somehow made their way near the river. When you get closer, you feel that the scraps start to move, and you see that there is a heron, sort of like a large bird with a long, sort of beak, and a very long neck, kind of like tiptoeing on the edge of the river, and it's holding a scrap like kind of over the water. And as it's doing that, it like the scrap like lures a fish up out of the water that like hops up and goes to like grab the scrap, and the heron snaps up the fish. And then picks this, because of that, the scrap drops, and it picks the scrap up and does it again. Starts to do it again. And so you see this heron about to try to repeat this, and you're like, oh my god, it's gonna the fish is gonna grab the scrap.
I'm going to Misty Step tackle this bird.
God, I can just see you doing
me go
frog
poof,
jump.
and then poof, I'm like right above the bird, and there's pow.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
As I'm falling from the Misty Step, you just see me doing this.
You can John Cena.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's I guess that's a grapple check with advantage. Wow. These grabs.
I've been watching wrestling again. I'm uniquely primed for this.
Multiple coworkers went to the Royal Rumble.
I fucking hate them all.
Shit. The Royal Rumble's a really good pay-per-view that they do every year. 30 man, free for all, 30 woman. Free for
so
all.
roll like a grapple
Whoever
with
wins
advantage.
gets like good shit.
Okay. Oof. So they were not good. Not good. I don't know what my modifier for that would be.
So I mean, I would say probably like
Is grappling strength or?
I think you can use strength or dex. So.
Can I use my dexterity to give me a 12?
A 12. So with a 12, you Misty Step, you appear right in front, like right over the bird, and you reach out and you grab, and the bird reacts really well and immediately starts to kind of like spin and try to like shake you off. So we'll do a contested acrobatics or athletics check.
The
Up
bird
to you.
is being the leaf.
Yeah, the bird's like.
Okay, bird.
I got a 12.
I got a 16.
Oh, okay. So you're able to hold on to the bird, and you kind of end up both flopping like into the like muddy part of the river.
We're wrestling.
And you are full on wrestling.
Hell yeah.
This heron.
They ain't got this shit at the Royal Rumble.
And you just hear and like you go and they're just like flapping and trying to like kick, and you just got a hold of this thing.
Just thinking about the bullfrog videos where they throw the other frog behind them.
Oh, shit! I swallow it!
How big is this bird?
If it's a medium or smaller creature, I can swallow.
It's a medium or
It's
smaller
gonna
creature
hurt
for
going
sure.
all the way down.
It's pointy.
The whole rotisserie chicken.
But yeah, go ahead. So, and you just have to have grappled it, right?
I believe
I'm
so.
pretty sure, yeah. So you, and you just feel a violent thrashing in your stomach, like, and
Stupid bird.
if you just wait, the thrashing will stop.
It's true. It's
Go
true.
to sleep. It won't hurt anymore. Go to sleep.
Well, it does say, just to be fair, it does say, if grappling, make a strength-based attack against a medium or smaller creature, and
Okay.
if they fail, they are swallowed.
Okay, go ahead and make the strength-based attack then.
Okay, dice that have been rolling poorly for me all night. 11.
I got a 9.
Never forget.
Oh my god. Shit. Rolling out.
That's so good.
Rolling out, you guys. Fuck. I need a cigarette.
You know what? Extra funny. I laugh at 9/11 jokes a little bit harder because my uncle was working at the Pentagon that day. He didn't die, but man, I wish he did.
Oof.
He's not a good man. He's not a good man.
And he works at the Pentagon, you say?
He used to.
Wow.
He's long since he retired under Bush.
Well, God willing,
Yeah.
we all do.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. God bless.
Where is my partner when I need her?
Oh, shit. We do deserve. You guys do deserve banana bread after all this scrappery.
Okay, so I swallowed this bird that is ironically not a swallow.
And it, yes, and it eventually dies in your stomach.
I mean, at the
Dies
very
in your
end,
throat.
it is blinded, restrained, in full cover, and taking acid damage equal to my level.
Yeah, it's.
Does the beak hurt?
It probably doesn't have that many like hit points.
How does the beak
you have
feel,
like
Dart?
he has like a thick mucus on the inside that
Oh, yeah.
probably protects him from prickly
Not
stuff.
just the fluid filled.
But
I can digest the dead.
let's
Has
say,
Not yet. Everything else I've spit out.
Lady
let's
Cereal's
say
got
you
something
take,
crazy coming.
let's say you take 1d4 pokey ouchy damage to your throat.
Oh, you got a little sore throat.
I have taken 1 damage.
Yeah, a
A
little.
little sore throat.
Yeah,
Just need a lozenge.
exactly, exactly. Your little dollop of honey.
Ricola.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, and so
Don't sue us.
Please
once
don't.
it dies,
Then I will throw up the scrap.
and it was 2 scraps stuck together.
Ah, well. Done. Mission accomplished.
So that is the last 2 scraps. You now have all 6, and you just had to wrestle a bird for them.
Well, I have 4 of them. Daro has 2.
Well, yeah. I mean,
If I had come back with less than Daro, I would have been ashamed.
oh shit, that would have been so gross.
I'm glad that you
I
got
did
more
lose
than
one of
that.
my own scraps, however.
Yeah, that happens. That happens for sure.
Nobody tell Rain.
So yeah, you've succeeded, and I guess like I don't know how you would know though that you got them all. Is my only
I
thing.
think Daru wouldn't know.
Daru wouldn't
Zevari
know.
wouldn't know.
And Dart wouldn't know.
Well, if I have locate object,
Oh, I guess you would, yeah, because you could locate Daru.
I could locate. Like I would see that Daru. If Daru was nearby, I would see like that. There's a floating Daru, and I'm like, oh, he's got the other ones. That's cool.
Yeah, you're right. You were right.
You'd be
So
able
you're-
to infer.
You're able to infer from your locate object spell that Daru has the other scraps, and you can come together.
Come together.
And you can start like walking back to the tiny hut.
Imagine Talron like peeks behind and he sees Rain as like gravity.
Talron's like, and he's like kind of looking nervously at Zevari, like, is she doing that shit? Like, what the fuck is going on? And Drift is like, eyes on me, pal.
Drift is a druid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gonna sound like a fart.
That's what it was. Make no mistake.
Oh, Rain's really relaxed up there.
Damn. Sorry. But canonically, that Rain is gassy.
Oh my gosh, that's
Farting
so
up
funny.
there. She's letting loose.
She's crop dusting everyone.
My god.
Butterflies.
I can go twice as hard. But she was a fairy.
Oh my god. Here, I'm gonna give you some banana bread though.
Okay.
Take a look. It's in a book. Farting rainbow.
Farting rainbow.
No, merch, please, I don't
Oh,
want.
too bad.
god.
It's already on a beanie. It's already on a beanie.
A beanie?
Yeah.
God damn it.
The rain beanie.
The layers. The layers.
Of onions, like henna.
Fuck.
Yep.
I was listening to that shit in H Mart.
Yeah. So fucking funny. Take this one.
Rain, you're floating. The floating is and spinning and stuff is definitely not it's definitely making your tummy troubles and your dizziness even worse, I feel. So at this point I would say make another constitution check with disadvantage.
15.
Does Drift have, like, gear? Does he have a staff?
He doesn't have his gear.
He doesn't have what?
He doesn't have his gear. He used to have his staff, but he doesn't have it.
Okay, so he's got nothing.
But yeah, he does typically have a staff.
Okay.
Like a druidy looking staff. It has like vines growing on it and it grows berries. But yeah, so with the 15, I would say that your heart rate is starting to come down. The adrenaline is wearing off. And so you're starting to sort of drift like a little bit lower in your levitatingness. And like, I feel like if you were awake, you would be sick to your stomach. But because you're like passed out currently, it's like you're barely not throwing up, but you do feel nauseous. And even in your dreams that you're having, you feel this nausea, this like just and like the visions that you're having are swirly and you can barely make them out. Zevari, you notice that Rain is looking suddenly like much more pale. And like, again, she's like kind of drifting lower. And
Can I like reach for her hand to pull her down?
sure, yeah, you reach her your hand, you pull her down. She's like cold and clammy.
Like just regular cold.
Not like dead cold, but
It's like you were when the Aboleth was, because that's how you described her hand when Rain missed it, was cold and clammy.
yeah. So you reach out, you feel now you're on the other end of the cold and clammy hand, and and you can feel like, because you felt her heartbeat before, you can feel that her heartbeat has slowed, like maybe too much. You don't really know. You're not like a medic,
But I am a cleric.
but you are a cleric.
All right, I really don't like this, Rain. Take your time to figure this out, but I really would like it if you woke up sooner rather than later. I will,
You just feel her hand twitch.
Zevari doesn't know what's going on. All she has to know is what Rain is looking like and feeling like. I'm going to use Infernal Conduit, because she's like, when in doubt, heal. I wasn't very good at healing.
You don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm not giving it my all, because I am giving you my life force through Infernal Conduit. So I just give you like 1 point of healing.
Maybe you're like trying to just kind of see,
Just kind of
like
low
dip
and
your
slow.
toe in there and kind of see what's going on.
Yeah.
And you try, to kind of give her this, you feel that sickening feeling of like the life draining from you and traveling down into, your fingertips. And you can feel like when you pass this energy to Rain, it okay, so this is kind of like I'm trying to it kind of fizzles. Here's, I guess, the best way I could explain it. It's as if the energy you gave Rain is water, and Rain is like a rocky substrate, and it just drains right through, like you're trying to water a plant and it's like doesn't have the right soil, and it just like falls through kind of ineffectually, if that makes sense. You're like, it is just like it make an Arcana check, actually.
Oh, that's not a D20. 17.
A 17. So with a 17, you can kind of feel like your Infernal Conduit, it is like an infernal magic, but there's there's some structure to it. And when you can feel the magic the instant it kind of like goes, it passes from one person to the next. And you feel like it was just like shredded up by like a swirling storm of weave inside of Rain's body. You realize that she has a lot of this excess like mana or like spell energy within her, and it is directionless. It's kind of like, if it's supposed to swirl or flow, which is typically how it works, it's not doing that. It's like bouncing in all directions and just like completely shredding up anything that passes through her. So that's why she's losing control of her like energy and her abilities. And your Infernal Conduit is just destroyed, and it just joins this inner maelstrom.
Fuck.
Shit. At this point, sorry, go ahead. Did you have anything? Okay. At this point, Dart and Daru meet back up with you, and you guys can discuss.
I think Rain is dying, and I think it might all be my fault. I can't help her. I can't heal her. I kind of don't know what's going on. There's a storm inside her. I don't really know what that means, but that's what it feels like. And she's been floating and shitting and fucking farting.
Calm down. I know exactly what to do. Okay. I'm gonna do one of potentially two things. The first thing I'm gonna do...
Are you back?
Yeah. Is I'm going to get the 2 scraps from Daru, and I'm going to place the scraps in Rain's hands.
Put them scraps in my hand.
Then I am going to take out of my little pack a small vial of water. And I'm going to open it, and I'm going to pour that water into Rain's mouth. That would be my Sylvanas spirit water.
So you see a flash of recognition on Drift's face when you pull out it's like a small water droplet shaped vial on a silver chain. You open it, and you immediately feel like the spiritual energy coming from the water. It's very, very powerful spiritual magic. Very, it's neutral and naturey, because it's Sylvanas, but it is like a cleansing magic. And you pour it into Rain's mouth.
Drink my magic water, Rain.
Why are you wasting it?
No, I'm helping you.
You're not there, you're knocked out.
I'm trying to do it with banana bread in my mouth.
Rain.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Rain. So you started to
A real bad trip.
you started to trip poorly. You started to lose to this sickness or this illness that's overtaking you. And you were feeling really sick. You were having some sort of vision. What would be that vision that you were having during this like sickness while they're trying to discuss right before Dart pours the liquid into your mouth, while they're discussing what to do?
She is at her like lowest point, basically. Right? Essentially, like she is probably like the sickest she has ever been.
She's definitely pushed herself too far, and I think like, I think you would definitely you would that feeling of being like super burnt out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like where it's just like
there's like a lock. I think we talked about this before. Like a locked door.
Yeah.
It very much feels like there's a barrier for her, and it's currently manifesting in this like locked door. The roller coaster has like come to its end, like like the end of like when you're running through a roller coaster, you hear the like thank you for riding blah blah blah, and people have gotten off, but I haven't gotten off yet, and there's just like this locked door in front of us,
and it's like you can't exit the ride.
Mm-hmm.
But the ride is also not moving.
Yeah,
so you're in this like sort of limbo, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And Zevari, she tries to use her infernal conduit, and when she does that, you see like a streak of like a brilliant blue shimmer kind of like pass through your vision, and it gives you a feeling associated with Zevari, as you see like a flash of her soul sort of pass through you.
I feel like this would too be like Rain seeing like Zavari's true soul, like a piece of her, and so it would be comfort. And like, yeah, I think that's like the best way of saying it would be comfort.
Comfort. And not only does the presence of this blue light or this vision into Zavari's soul, not only does it comfort you, but it gives you some sort of insight onto Zevari and her truth. What insight would that be, Zevari? If Zavari's bearing her soul to Rain while trying to heal her, and the magic doesn't take hold, but the intention pulls through, and Rain sees a glimpse of you.
I think Rain would see, or rather get the feeling of, this is somebody who is scared, and like in the way like a child would be scared, desperately trying to reach and hold on to something, and wanting to not be alone anymore. And she's laying that bare for Rain to see and judge, even if it makes her seem like a child throwing a temper tantrum. She does not want Rain to go.
There is a role that is promised to Rain from episode 8 of an insight check if Zevari loves Rain. And you said I could take it at any time.
You can't take it at any time, yeah.
And I would like to take it at this time.
God speaking, I am not taking the wheel. This is on you guys. Go ahead.
It's a nat 20.
Get out.
I threw it not looking. It was a no-look roll.
It was a no. I saw it. It was a no look. It didn't even roll. It just flopped to the 20. It was the most decisive roll I've seen.
Okay. For Zevari to lay her heart out so bare in a way that she never really does or really never tries to do, because it is dangerous to be that vulnerable with people. There is something in Zevari's soul, in her heart for Rain. It isn't any sort of love at first sight, but more so a familiarity. Like, I know you, and I feel like I have known you for so long, but it hasn't really been long at all. Maybe this is what people call soulmates. She's not really sure. But it is definitely a familiar feeling, oh, it's you, isn't it? It's gonna be you.
While you're coming to grips with this look into your dear friend's truth, Dart is now administering the
Kiss of Sylvanas.
the spirit water of Sylvanas. And so it's kind of like you're letting Zevari sort of call you towards the surface. And when the spirit water enters your mouth and it's the drop. Yes, it's the drop.
Like anime.
That drops into that room, and there's like this ripple, this calmness, and you feel like a harmonizing feeling, and you feel the love that Dart has for you. I guess I don't want to describe it too much, but I would say it's probably less fearful and like less restrained. You know, it's not quite the same as like seeing a glimpse of Dart's soul, but it's like he is pouring his love along with his spirit water.
It's familial.
It's familial. It's fine. And through the power of friendship, the arcane storm in your body has settled, and you breathe, and your heart pumps real blood again. It feels right. Things start to settle back into place, and your eyes flutter open just softly, and you see your companions standing over you, looking at you with nothing but concern and care.
I just see floppy ears.
You see floppy ears. You're conscious just long enough to eke out a word or two before you fall back asleep. This time, a peaceful rest that is desperately needed, that you cannot avoid. And also, do you think that you are accepting this rest, or are you still trying to fight it?
I feel loved. And give me a second, sorry. All the emotions. And so I think she will rest. She won't fight it. She sees everyone around. She doesn't care about her scraps anymore. And she rests.
Do you say anything before you pass out?
I love you. Just to everyone, not like in general.
Just an outward.
I can't remember if you heard it or not, but you do have your scraps in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have them, and you probably do notice them.
Yeah.
But like obviously you've let go of that.
Mm-hmm. And she probably could let go physically of the scraps too.
Oh, symbolically.
I'm gonna throw up.
The real scraps of the friends we made along the way.
As soon as Rain falls back asleep, Dart turns to Zevari and says in Infernal, "Ha! For once Sylvanas helped her instead of Asmodeus."
I'm just glad somebody helped her.
Count it!
Thank you for listening to Roll Forth. This has been the Empire Initiative featuring Samaria Hawkins as Lady Zevari / Lady Litria, Ryan Musgrove as King Dart of the Hopkins, Rachel Voss as Rain Vosgrove, and our wonderful MD, Shanna Cantu. Make sure to follow our socials, like, subscribe, do all the things, and yeah, please stay safe, friends.
How's everybody feeling?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
This is the aftercare I talked about.
It made me think about like that Rain very much felt like a burden to her friends and she didn't want to feel that way before she went down. And that's why she was fighting so hard.
That's why she couldn't stop.
But she could stop when she knew that she wasn't a burden. And it made me start crying.
That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Shit.
We got our first cry at the table.
We got close to 3 times.
Damn it.
I'm shocked that it wasn't me. I'd be crying on the way home. Good God.